The Boy Scouts of America have always been known for their outdoor activities. The National Council of the Boy Scouts have put together a high adventure program that is the ultimate in outdoor activities. Just imagine backpacking across the Rocky Mountains of northern New Mexico. More than 200 square miles filled with spectacular sights and challenges. Or discover a true wilderness as you canoe and portage through the thousands of lakes in Minnesota or Canada. And just think of all the aquatic fun you can have down at the Florida Keys. You can choose to sail over the water, scuba under the water, or camp on a deserted island by the water. All National High Adventure bases are open all year around and are able to accommodate Boy Scout troops, all-male and co-ed Venture Scouts. The programs are physically demanding and some physical restrictions may apply. Now let's take a look at each base. The Philmont Scout Ranch is located in northern New Mexico, near the city of Cimarron and in the heart of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range. There's over 200 square miles filled with challenging trails. You'll backpack through the beautiful valleys and rugged mountain peaks. But hiking isn't all that you do at Philmont. At a backcountry staff camp, you'll have the opportunity to participate in special activities. One afternoon, you may learn to rock climb a sheer rock ledge and then rappel down. Or challenge an obstacle course that requires the entire crew working together just to get through. You may choose to spend the afternoon relaxing by a clear mountain stream fishing for trout, or panning for gold by another stream. The list of special activities is almost endless. This is a rugged activity. A normal crew will spend 12 days at Philmont. The altitude is high. Base camp is near 7,000 feet above sea level, and the highest mountain peak is over 12,000 feet. The Northern Tier National High Adventure Program is too big just for one base. There are 3 camps that offer the best access to the wilderness by canoe. The Charles L. Summers Canoe Base is located 22 miles north of Ely, Minnesota, and is in the heart of the Superior National Forest and only 6 miles from the Canadian border on the Quetico Provincial Park. The base at Atikokan, Ontario is located on Perch Lake north of the Quetico Park and offers canoeist access to the park and the Turtle River drainage to the north. The Bazette base is located near the tiny town of Bazette, Manitoba, 150 miles northeast of Winnipeg. Scouts enter an area with very few people and trophy-level fish. No matter which camp you choose, you will spend your days paddling over a pristine lake. The portages may be hard, but it's an opportunity to show real teamwork. Your reward will be another spectacular lake located deeper in a true wilderness. The Florida National High Adventure Sea Base offers a truly unique opportunity to explore all that surrounds the Florida Keys. From the heart of the Keys, you can sail into the turquoise wilderness on one of 2 sailing programs. When you sign up for the Coral Reef program, you'll have the opportunity to sail your own boat for a week under the direction of a licensed captain. You are the crew, and you'll use the wind to be transported across the legendary turquoise waters along this chain of islands. On the Sea Exploring Adventure program, a large sailing vessel may be your home for a week. You'll be a part of the crew of between 20 and 22 people for an extended voyage. Your destination may be the Dry Tortugas, located 70 miles due west of Key West. Along the way, you'll have the opportunity to anchor and snorkel. If you're looking for a challenge and would like to explore a new world, the Sea Base offers the opportunity to become fully trained and certified as a scuba diver. Or if you're already certified, the Scuba Adventure program works on advancing your skills while diving on some of the best sites in the Keys. Now, if you can't decide which Keys program is right, well, maybe the Out Island Adventure program is the one for you. Big Munson is a private island owned by the Boy Scouts of America and is more than 100 acres. The only access is by water. There's no running water or electricity. You camp on the island in the same conditions as the Native Americans and pirates found it. This is the home of the endangered key deer, and a number of tropical birds fill the air. High Adventure is not restricted to the summer. All 3 National High Adventure bases offer a winter program. Both Philmont and the Northern Tier program, located at the Charles L. Summer Base, gives you the opportunity to cold weather camp. You'll learn how to camp comfortably and get around on cross-country skis. These are the skills that you can take back home and learn to have fun all year round. The warm Florida weather invites Scouts all year round to return to the Florida Sea Base for a long weekend or an extended program over the holiday or spring breaks. Programs can be customized to fit your group's needs. And remember, all 3 National High Adventure bases offer great conference facilities for your Scout group. The Boy Scouts National High Adventure program is truly the ultimate in outdoor fun. For more information about these National High Adventure bases, contact the base directly or your local National High Adventure coordinator. If there was only one spot on Earth that represented the excitement of the American Boy Scout adventure, it would be Philmont. It's an opportunity for hard work and fun, seeing great vistas and having an adventure of a lifetime. The property is lofty and rough, a land of mountains and mesas, and varies from lush to arid, and will put all of your scouting skills to work. Located in northeastern New Mexico on a portion of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range, the Philmont Scout Ranch has been challenging scouts and adventurers for over 60 years. The land is rich with history, from the writings left behind by the early Native Americans, then the conquistadors and the Spanish land grant. Later, the cowboys of the Old West. A portion of the Santa Fe Trail even goes by our front gate. Then in 1938, the land was donated to the Scouts by Wade Phillips, an oilman from Oklahoma. Today, it's the largest camp in the world. Scouts and adventurers come to Philmont from all around North America and from the rest of the globe. Like all National High Adventure bases, Philmont is set up to accommodate co-adventurers.
Hi, I'm Don, a Philmont Ranger. Right now I'm standing on top of the Tooth of Time, located in the heart of Philmont. Out there, Scouts and adventurers are experiencing the magic that is Philmont. If you like to backpack, this may be the place for you. Right now, some crews may be walking through a lush, cool valley as it follows a mountain stream through a lush evergreen forest. Other crews are challenging one of Philmont's legendary mountains, using only their determination to climb up and over, learning to overcome obstacles by hours of hard work. With each step, you have the opportunity to discover the beauty that is the West, and more importantly, the beauty that is inside you.
Most treks are 10 days and can be between 40 and 80 miles and can vary from the typical to the very strenuous. Base camp is located at approximately 7,000 feet above sea level, and there are some mountains higher than 12,000 feet. For health reasons, both youth and adults must meet basic physical requirements. Your first day will be at base camp, and there's lots to do. At the Welcome Center, you'll meet your ranger. Now, they'll be with you for the first 2 or 3 days on the trail. This is where you learn the Philmont way. Everything is done in the crew method while practicing low-impact camping. Youth leadership is encouraged. You will be issued crew equipment, and there'll be an opportunity to store your own personal equipment. A medical check-in, a review of the maps and trails that you'll be hiking, one final shakedown on your pack, a visit to the Philmont trading post, and we even found some time to stop for a religious service. That night, there was a great opening night campfire. The next day, your trek begins. It's a good idea to plan your hikes in the morning. Generally, you're cooler, and they also allow you lots of time for fun in the afternoon. Hiking isn't the only thing you do at Philmont. Scattered through the backcountry are more than 30 staff camps. Some of these have activities that are really super. An afternoon of special activities is really a great way to get your mind off the long morning on the trail and test some of the skills that you didn't even know you had. Have you ever climbed a sheer face of a rock, only to get down by rappelling? Shot a black powder rifle? Or had a real cowboy show you how to saddle and ride a horse? At some of the camps, you can strap on some irons and learn how to climb a pole, just like a real lumberjack. Or learn to tie a fly and go fishing in a real mountain stream. Or in another stream, pan for gold. There's even a challenging obstacle course that requires teamwork from all of your crew just to make it through the course. And a camp that introduced us to the first settlers in these parts, their lifestyle, and we learn of their celebrations by their writing on the side of a rock. Or maybe you just want to sit alone and watch the beauty of a western sunset. On the trail, you'll learn the intimacy of the great outdoors, or maybe for the first time be introduced to nature's wonder, both big and small. Any hour of the day may be memorable. You may discover a new scenic view to photograph, an animal spotted, or a flower blooming. Your alarm clock may become the wind and the birds rustling in the pines. Now let me let you in on a little secret. If this is your first time coming to Philmont, choosing a trek may be a little confusing. First, make a list of what activities your crew may want to do. Then how strenuous of a trek do you want? Really, you don't want to spend all of your time hiking. You want to hike through the northern or southern section of the ranch. Then go through the Treks Advisory guidebook and see which trail is best for your crew. To earn the Philmont Arrowhead Patch, you and your crew must work on a conservation project. It's an opportunity to give back to the camp, just like scouts in the past have worked to preserve the land for you. Besides the normal expedition program, there's several additional ways to see Philmont. The Cavalcade is an 8-day program. You saddle up and see the ranch from on top of back of a horse. You have the opportunity to acquire true riding and packing skills. On the final day of your trip, there's a competition in your newly found equestrian skills. Now this is a very popular program and there's a limited number of horses. Random drawings are held in January to pick crews. You may also want to ask your local high adventure coordinator for additional details and requirements. The Rialto Trek is for older scouts and adventurers who have mastered the basic outdoor skills. The Rialto Trek encourages participants to attain the highest level of personal growth and self-reliance. Now, previous Philmont experience is strongly recommended, but not required. There are even 2 ways you can spend a longer time at Philmont. The Roving Outdoor Conservation School is a 21-day in-depth introduction to conservation and environmental science. Your classroom will be Philmont's backcountry. You'll be introduced to a great variety of projects while exploring and learning about the ranch. It's hands-on and a challenge in education, service, and adventure. The requirements are very strenuous, and not everyone who applies will qualify. Ranch Hand is a new program for scouts who have knowledge of horsemanship and horse care, and who want to expand their skills and experience. Ranch Hand crews will spend 8 days working in the horse department, hauling hay, saddling, daily chores, and other horse program tasks. After 8 days of work, the ranch hands are given an 8-day cavalcade. Philmont is always looking for both male and female staff to work during the summer. We have a large variety of needs and positions available, from ranger to backcountry staff to wrangler and base camp staff. If you're interested, contact us at the address listed later in the show. For 10 days, your crew will be their own universe. You'll learn real teamwork. Philmont helps you grow, and you may be changed by the experience. On the stony trails of the ranch, you'll strengthen your muscles, build initiative, leadership, self-respect. Additionally important lessons are the social disciplines. All of these will help you later in life. Now, Philmont is a very popular program, and reservations fill up very quickly. For additional information about reservations, contact your local Council National High Adventure Coordinator, or you may contact us directly at Philmont Scout Ranch, Route 1, Box 35, Cimarron, New Mexico, 87714. And welcome to Philmont. If you were going to start your own high adventure base, what would you want? Well, let's start with millions of acres of unspoiled wilderness to explore. Now add thousands of lakes and rivers to be used as a trackless pathway. The land and sky will be the natural home to moose, bear, beaver, birds, and thousands of other animals. The lakes will abound with many species of game fish. Now add the excitement of visiting a neighboring country. This ideal camping experience exists and can be found by qualified scouts and venturers who come to the Northern Tier National High Adventure Base. The Northern Tier program is too big just for one base. 3 separate staging areas offer the canoeists access to some of the finest wilderness areas in North America. The Charles L. Summers National High Adventure Base is located in northern Minnesota, in the heart of the Superior National Forest, 22 miles from the Ely and just 6 miles from the Canadian border. From the Summers Base, you can paddle and portage through the historical Boundary Water Canoe Area Wilderness and the Quetico Provincial Park. The base at Atikokan, Ontario is located on Perch Lake, north of the Quetico Park, and offers access to the park and the Turtle River drainage to the north. The Bizet Base, located near the tiny town of Bizet, Manitoba, 150 miles northeast of Winnipeg. Scouts enter an area with very few people and trophy-level fish. The remoteness provides an opportunity for the really truly adventurous to explore a piece of the vast Canadian wilderness. The Atikokan Provincial Park and the historical Blood Vein River is where the gravel road ends. It's a land of boundless lakes and rushing streams crashing against huge boulders. You've found a true wilderness and a high adventure in canoe country. Naturally, like all National High Adventure bases, the Northern Tier welcomes co-adventure crews and their leaders. Treks can be custom designed to last between 6 and 10 days. Our recommendation is for the traditional 10-day trip, if possible. When you arrive at your chosen base, you'll be met by a trained National High Adventure staff member. This staff member is called an interpreter. Their camping skills and a knowledge of the area will be invaluable as you explore this beautiful wilderness. They're also trained and equipped to help you in any emergency should that arise. You'll be busy that first day as you check in, so we suggest that you arrive no later than 3 p.m. that afternoon. You'll receive your orientation, enter issued your equipment, trail food, and plan your route. Your interpreter will help you through all of this process. Sunset will be later than you're used to. The night air is cool and filled with many interesting and unfamiliar sounds. In the distance, you may hear a loon serenading your crew to sleep. The next morning, you break camp and pick up fresh food and any other last-minute items. Then you load your canoe and, for the first time, shove off. You're at long last paddling in canoe country. Now, you may have thought that you were in a remote area before departing, but the longer you paddle, the more you realize that you're entering a truly beautiful wilderness. After the second day, you may go a full day without passing another crew. Years of experience has shown that it's better to have 3 people to a canoe. After the first portage, all doubt is put aside. Portages can be made in only one trip. Now, there's plenty of gear to carry, and the portages become an opportunity to show real teamwork as you move quickly between the lakes. Your itinerary may take you across a large lake or through a series of small lakes connected by a stream. Many of these portages that you're using were first used by the Native Americans and then later by the fur traders from eastern Canada. When the Native Americans first came to this area, they found the land rich with animals and fish. They also found many delicious berries. Occasionally, they would celebrate an important event by painting on a sheer rock beside a lake. You may see several of these ancient pictographs on your trek. The fishing is what you've always dreamed it should be. Walleye, northern pike, smallmouth bass, lake trout, and at the Bizet Base, the northern catfish are all waiting just for you. After a full day of paddling, a fresh fish dinner is hard to beat. Just pick some berries and add some rice, and you would think you're having a gourmet meal. If you stay up late at night, and if the conditions are right, then you may be treated to an awesome light show put on by the Northern Lights. At the Northern Tier, high adventure is not limited to summer canoeing. Okpik is a special cold weather camping program. From the Ely base, venturers and their leaders can learn to cross-country ski, snowshoe, mush a dog sled, or build a snow shelter. More importantly, you'll learn the skills of cold weather camping and how to be comfortable and have fun camping in cold weather. Okpik helps you become more confident in your abilities and a better all-year camper. The Northern Tier is always looking for qualified staff for both the summer and the winter program. And like all the National High Adventure programs, the Northern Tier is popular and can fill up in a hurry. For additional information and sign up, contact your local National High Adventure Coordinator or contact us directly at Registrar, Northern Tier National High Adventure Base, P.O. Box 509, Ely, Minnesota 55731, or call us directly at 218-365-4811. If you're looking for a truly high adventure, why not check out Okpik? It's the winter camping program and school located at the Northern Tier National High Adventure Base near Ely, Minnesota. In scouting, outdoor adventure is not limited to the summertime. Okpik gives scouts and adventurers the opportunity and skills to go outside in the winter months and have fun. The base supplements your winter clothing and supplies you with all the equipment and provides training and fun in the cold weather and snow. You develop skills and confidence that you can take back home. Like all the National High Adventure programs, Okpik is open to all Boy Scouts and all male and co-adventure programs. The physical requirements can be strenuous, so you need to be in shape. Because the winter weather can change, some of the activities may be modified to fit the local conditions. For those who haven't experienced it, winter camping is exciting and can be a personal challenge. Surprisingly, you'll find that the biggest challenge is mental and not physical. You'll need to be mentally sharp at all times. Programs can be adapted for a long weekend, but for a greater challenge, plan on an extended winter trek. The first thing you do after you arrive at the base is to meet your interpreter. They'll be your guide through the program and are very skilled in winter camping and other activities. They'll be a very valuable resource while you're at the base. Then it's off to pick up your winter equipment. If you don't have it already, the base will supply you with winter clothes and camping equipment. To get around the base, you may opt for cross-country skis or snowshoes. You'll find that a sled is a great way to carry your gear over the snow. You'll learn how to dress for cold weather, how body heat is lost by not covering your head or having exposed hands. There are 3 types of cold weather camping conditions. You'll learn how to be outdoors in the dry cold and the near Arctic cold that's found in northern Minnesota. The food is especially chosen for cold weather and will allow your body to produce lots of energy. We've found that the best way of staying warm is by layering your clothes and holding the body heat inside to insulate yourself. Throughout the day, you'll make adjustments according to the amount of exercise, taking off outer layers when you're active and putting them back on when you're not exercising. And there's lots of fun outside to get that exercise. Your crew will have the opportunity to